Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Base Tours. This time on this server I've built a pretty epic base. Um, I personally think is unrateable. Let me get a little closer so you can see why. On this base there's well over 100 auto turrets. Uh, every angle is really covered. Before someone goes, but Razor, why? This is a heavily modified server. This is Dark Talon PvP, um, where the gather rate is 2,500 times, XP is 5 times currently at this point. Um, Auto turrets, you can get 10 of them per box in the helicopter loot crates. The heli has been modified. Everything you can think of has been modified in this server. So, let's get this started. Whee! We're gonna come up over here. So, if you manage to get close enough to get to the front gate, you will get right here. You will meet the front gate, which brings you into the guardhouse. Guardhouse, nice little window up there so you can peek. 2 little doors. Both these doors go around the same way. They they are a mirror image of one another. You come out into another little open room. This was in case someone boosted, like if they blew off the gate and boosted up there. They can't so easily just boost up over there, or they can't boost up on there and try and get through the door or the window unless they have building privilege, which at this point is damn near impossible. 2 dead end rooms, the mimic, both sides. You can put spawn point in there for yourself. You can put sleeping bags, whatnot. Then you get to the stairwell. Again, as I kept saying, this is mimicked both sides. Just kind of leave this door open so I can come back down. And there's the other stairwell. There is no lights in this building simply because if you're being shot at, the last thing you want is the enemy seeing light. Again, both stairwells. As someone keeps thinking to ding me right now. Okay, let's continue. We go upstairs. This is where you gotta be careful, especially no light. As I said, you can kind of peekaboo down there. You can't really see the bottom of the gate if they blow it open, but it is high enough where you can kind of see them a little bit. Up here, however, there is a loot room. There's currently nothing in it, but typically, typically it's just random bullshit. The bed up here so I can spawn in the front gatehouse. Let me close these as they go all the way back down. And we go into the courtyard. This is the first courtyard all the way around. You have these towers, which do have lights on them, but every tower has 4 auto turrets on it. No doors because there's no loot in it. And to be honest, I could care less if they get fucked. This little base, this little 2x2 here, was built when I was calling in a bunch of airdrops. You can get 20 airdrop canisters from the heli as well. And I was dropping off loot in here before taking it inside. Continue going around. Most of those are all just 4 stories. This one's a little taller because there's a rock formation just in front of the base there. People could hide behind, so I made it a little bit taller to shoot over that. Getting over to this quarry. This quarry was just slapped down to be slapped down because I was lazy and didn't feel like keeping in my inventory. 50 million stacks. There's 2 full stacks already. It's working on the 3rd one. And there's more fuel in there than I could need. Okay, let's run around back to the front side. And back to the guardhouse. 1 gate, 2 gate, 3 gates. 3 wonderful gates. And if you notice, things have more health than they should. Like, for instance, these gates all have 2,000 out of 750. Walls, 2,000 out of 750. That is because of one of the plugins. So each one of these walls takes 8 C4 to get through. So 8, 16, 24. So 24 just to get through these 3 walls. 32 if you include the outermost wall. And that's if they punch in and don't punch in right at a tool cupboard or something. I'm running around this to show you that there is no ground entrance to this base. There just isn't. Yep, just nope. None. None whatsoever. Back to the guardhouse. So you may be asking, how the fuck do you get in here? Well, you could do it a few ways. You could, in theory, build up, blah blah blah, and get in. We ain't gonna do that. We're actually going to go how I get in most of the time. Yeah. There's TP on this server, so we'll wait the 30 seconds and get in. Here we go. As you can hear, this bass is very, very loud. We'll go down first before I show you the rest of that. Downstairs has always been kind of a work in progress. It was never ever completed. False rooms, open doors, just it was never completed as it was supposed to be. Welcome to the furnace room. To be honest, I don't think most of these have been even ever turned on. They still have their original 100 wood in them. Go down, one more story, and this is actually the ground. These lights can't be seen outside. These furnaces have all been ran. They're out of wood, out of charcoal. I've actually ran about 500,000 wood through all of them. Now we'll go back upstairs. As you can hear, this bass is very, very, very loud. We're going to go back upstairs. Unfortunately, this bass doesn't get really quiet at all. A little bit of server lag. Show you this is the first room. This was my primary loot room at one point. This is what held my bad boy M249s, held my rifles. It held all my guns basically. Right now it holds Thompsons, which I've actually handcrafted each one and put a sight on there, put all my ammo in there with it, and my shotguns. Look at that beautiful skin. Here, I'll pull one out real quick. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Look at it. Okay, now to put her away before she gets dirty. Every gun is loaded with an actual clip of ammo. In case you're wondering, the box is empty. And yes, all the auto turrets are armed. In this server, there's a perk called Infinite Ammo. All these turrets have infinite ammo, so they will never, ever, ever, ever run out. This goes to the rest of the base. I will show you that in a minute. But first, let's do this. Storage room number 1. Just has some regular basic supplies. A little low on fuel. I gotta get some more. Bones don't really matter. Nothing else really matters in there. Have quite a bit of metal frags. Nothing to really do with it. A bit of high qual. Most of this I got from the heli. The 6 million basically I've gotten from the heli. So let's continue around. So, each one of these has 2 auto turrets in this spindle with a light. And the light goes over to a tower. We'll build over to a tower, which, yes, in case someone decides to build over and tries to go through this door, there is an auto turret there to say hello to you. These towers are all currently empty. The plan for this was, at one point, to have a bed and basically bug out gear in all of them, which was just meant as an external place to house up, if you needed to be, or to fire back into the base somewhere, or into any of the other towers. There is 5 of these, 1 for every side but the front, because the ground was a little too low. Where the fuck is the exit? There's the exit. In case you're wondering, yes, this goes literally, that goes outside of the next tower. Now I have to go all the way around to the next tower. Okay, and this one does not go to a tower. This goes to my wood, which I have 220 million, and stone, which I'm not even going to count all that. Let's see, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a bill. 1, 2, 1.2 billion. Nicely. Okay, and here, this is what those little rooms are supposed to have. Bug out gear, which is a sleeping bag, full set of armor, a gun with some ammo, and medical. That door has the same thing, but the door swings out, or I can't get in out from underneath the stairs. Now we'll come upstairs. Oh, I gotta close those. But we'll go through there in a minute. We'll come out here first. For the sake of my hearing, I'm going to turn down the audio for Rust. There we go. I can hear myself think again. You can see out front if you're being assaulted, which I guess I should have lined up my front gate somewhere in there to make it line up, but I didn't, because I was a noob. There's a full path all the way around. It was supposed to be another bug out room for if someone died. They could quickly and easily get gear. This is just a path. This is just a path between the inner sanctuary and the outer sanctuary, for if, like this, where the window guard got blown off, or this one, where the window guard got blown off. You can still move behind that and not be seen. There's the front guardhouse. You can see it here now. And you can kind of see some of the auto turrets. The other side also has the 2 bug out rooms as well. Okay, now to go here. Again, just goes into the inner bug out room, or inner sanctuary. Goes all the way around, and that goes to here. Literally nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. Just another door to waste C4 on. Then you go up here. This is the final part of the tower. Final part of the tower. You jump up each floor. There's an auto turret behind that door. I don't actually think there's anything in here. I think, yep, this was just a waste of C4, a dummy room. This first door, there's not a lock on, just simply because if you're raiding this at night, you actually might miss the door. So, this is the second story. This one has, it's a medical room, food, armor. Let's see, full sets of gear, typical gear I use, face mask, chest plate, kilt, Cuda hoodie, thank you Cuda, one of the better streamers out there, black pants, black boots. In here is just food. Yes, I do have some human meat. And medical. Why I have it divided like that, I don't know. I just do. Then you have another false room. Literally goes in the same way like you would a normal room, but it literally goes to nothing. Oh, did I make it go all the way around? I think I did make it go all the way around. Oh, theoretically you could come out behind the shooter, behind someone coming up and spray him down. But that was not originally its intentions. It was meant to be a false room, and it became a passageway, I guess. See, even I'm learning something about my own bases. See, that came out there. Now you go up a level. This is where all the goodies are stored. All the real good goodies, all my good guns, my explosives, everything ready to go is up here. In here I'm still cooking down 4 million. There was 10 million cooked down earlier today when I logged in. As you can see, even with all the auto turrets outside, I still have 39 inside. And 152 laptops. The one thing I'm lacking is the cameras. 37C4, I've went through 2,000 already. Over 2,000. A little bit of explosives, my rockets, and my 5.56 ammo. Say hello to Bernadette. All of these are my beautiful Bernadettes. They're all equipped the same way. Hollow sight, laser sight, and full ammo. And here, 18.8 million sulfur. 15.7 million charcoal. Why? I just literally have that much just to have it. Most of which I've gotten from base raids, but at the same time, I have them, so I keep them. AKs, bolties, and rocket launchers all loaded and ready to go. Oops, I'm stuck behind the door. At some point, I will craft all that down and add how much gunpowder I made. Another false room, literally goes nowhere, and I'm going to fall. Thank you, door. Goes nowhere. I guess you could get the back of that furnace if you really wanted to. And last but not least, the first floor that was up here typically holds some medical, which typically, was a full set of gear up here. A bed. That was up here for using this room. This room was used for fighting the heli originally, which has taken some damage. all those auto turrets. Oh, before I got my Great Walls up and the towers, someone did try raiding my primary base with that. They got the 6 auto turrets on this wall down, and I think they got 2 from this wall down. Oh shit, almost fell off. But this is the top of the world. Please close the door. Thank you. Let's see, there's 30. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ah, fuck it, I'm not even going to count them. There's more auto turrets on the inner perimeter of this base than I ever wish to count. I actually hear auto turrets in my sleep because there are so many auto turrets watching after this base. So many auto turrets. So many auto turrets. So many. So many. I just want to cry. So many. And thank you for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful base tour.